The Breakfast Rush podcast, if you missed it this morning.
With a specialisation in labour law, has his LLB degree obtained from UKZN, also specialises in criminal law, civil law, and is somewhat of a general legal eagle. Now, over the last couple of weeks, we've been delving into conversation around topics that will speak to what is going on in a country at the moment. We're not changing our focus. The current hot topic across South Africa is the impending 30 June deadline set by activist groups for foreigners to leave South Africa. Accompanied by these movements is a demand for employment to be provided to locals. Altaaf, again, Assalamu alaikum, welcome.
Walaikum salam, assalamu alaikum to listeners.
We have to ask, is there any obligation for a business to employ from the groups that have started going from door to door demanding employment?
So this is certainly perhaps the hottest topic at the moment. I mean, everybody's talking about it. And at the same time, it's probably the most controversial, one of the most controversial topics. So, to simply put, to answer your question, is there an obligation to employ this person who comes to your job comes to your door demanding a job? No, there's no obligation. But on the flip side, I mean, you're usually faced with this unruly mob of a couple hundred people.
Yes.
There may not be an obligation, but this employer does get pushed into a very difficult situation where, you've got this group demanding employment and they're inside your premises already. And how do you deal with this? I mean,
I know I'm going to go off script on this one, right?
Yeah.
But just to explore what you're talking about now, because there are business people listening in right now thinking, wait, now hold on, that day's coming for us. We're going to get this unruly mob coming to our gate and demanding employment. How do I deal with it? So you already mentioned that you are under no obligation to employ anybody from the unruly mob.
You're not.
You got vacancies, you advertise it, whatever the case, go to the normal processes.
Yes.
You would do that.
Follow your normal recruitment processes. I mean, put up a notice, advertising, listen, I've got a vacancy for 2 drivers.
All of those
I want
things.
people with a Code 10 license, PDP, etc. And drop off your CV and we'll contact you if we want to interview you. I mean,
What do you do with an unruly mob standing in front of you?
I'm going to say contact the police and your security company, right?
Yeah.
But, the issue generally with that is they're already on your premises.
Yeah.
Right? And whether we like it or not, the standing orders for police or something of this nature is to negotiate. Right? Every business should have a sign up saying right of admission reserved.
Go now. If you don't have that, go make the sign. Right of admission reserved. What's the other sign?
Yeah, if you don't have it, right of admission reserved, make sure you put that up. Make sure you put up a sign, trespassers will be prosecuted.
Trespassers will be prosecuted.
Yeah.
Make sure on the spelling of the word prosecuted.
Yeah, be very careful about that there. And, make sure you have the signage up and do the best that you can do to protect yourself. Because once you have the right of admission reserved up over there, you are now entitled to tell anybody, listen, please leave the premises. If they don't leave the premises, they're now a trespasser, which
It gives the police a little bit more.
Theoretically enables them to be arrested or enables the police to arrest them.
Right.
Whether that's actually going to happen in practice, we can't say for sure. Because, I mean, we got to be honest. You've got 2 or 3 policemen versus a group of 200-300 people.
Yeah.
It becomes very, very difficult to effect that arrest.
So volatility is what these folks are looking for. They're looking for a volatile situation to push you into a corner and to force you to do something that you don't want to do. But listen, I invested my life, my time, my energy, my money into opening this business. And under no circumstances am I going to allow a volatile situation to dictate the way I run my business.
And the sad reality is, I mean, considering this is South Africa, if you don't comply with the demands, this volatile situation is going to get hot very quickly.
Very quickly. All right.
So we have asked this question before, but just to reiterate, who is allowed to check on the immigration status of workers and whether they are legally in the country?
Not March and March.
Not March and March?
Not any of those of those activist groups. This is
Political
purely not even a political party.
Okay.
You think they know that?
This is purely government agencies. Police, law enforcement, Labour Department, Home Affairs, BMA. These are the groups with the authority to do that.
All right. So if a company does indeed have vacancies available, let's go through the process again. What is the route that they should take to fill these vacancies?
Follow your normal recruitment processes. Put out an advert. Listen, we have X number of vacancies for these positions. Submit your CV via email or whatever the process is, and if we are interested, we will contact you. You don't need to do anything beyond that.
When faced with a situation of this nature, how should a company react?
Well, like I said, I mean, contact your police, contact your security company.
Yeah.
There's not much more you can do about that because it's an immediate and ongoing. I mean, it becomes very difficult to run off to court to get a court interdict. Just do the best you can do and secure your property the best you can secure your property. We can't really tell you anything beyond that.
I know we're talking about businesses, right? But I saw this video on social media where a lady was standing in her front yard and there was a mob coming up the driveway.
Right.
That's a private residence.
Correct.
What do you do then? Because now they're coming in looking for your gardener. They're coming looking if you've got a tenant that shouldn't be in the country. But it's your private residence.
Yeah, they have those signs up and they must leave. If they don't leave, they're trespassers.
Okay.
Plain and simple.
So right of admission reserved for a business.
Correct.
Trespassers will be prosecuted for a business and for private property.
In fact, I would say put it up in both. Right of admission reserved and trespassers will be prosecuted. Okay. Whether it's a house, whether it's a business, put it up.
I don't have that big a wall outside. Can I only do it in one of the official languages?
Yes, you can, because we have 11 official languages.
12.
12. Unfortunately, we can't put up my favorite sign. You know what I'm talking about.
Hamba. Or Abaham. Anyway, no, I'm kidding, I'm joking. Last question for this morning. June 30 is around the corner. Realistically, what should businesses do?
All that can be advised is take your necessary precautions. Remember, this June 30th is not a government thing. It's not an official thing. It's this group of activists who have put a date and said, by this date, all foreigners must be out of the country. Whether this person works as a gardener, whether this person is a professor at a university, they want everybody gone. Whether this person fills some critical skills shortage, they don't really care. They want everybody gone. So just do your best to protect yourself and your homes and your property. I mean, not much else we can say beyond that until it actually happens. Yeah. And then we know what we're dealing with.
Unfortunately, that is the reality of the situation at the moment. Although if there's a business person who's been listening to the conversation and feels they have one or two more questions to pose to you, how would they get a hold of you?
You can drop me an email. Email address is altaaf@raooflaw.co.za. I'll give it again. altaaf@raooflaw.co.za. Depending how busy I am, might take a day or two to drop you a response, but I will respond to you.
As always, informative. Thank you very much, Altaaf Raoof. Have a interesting day at court. I see you're wearing your court shirt again today. It's going to be one of those long Tuesdays.
One of those, yes. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Join us again tomorrow morning on TBR.